Hello and welcome to another Weekend Wildness edition. I'm Neil.
I'm Siobhan.
I'm Rich.
And this week we're tasting 15 different types of Thatchers Cider.
So before we get properly started, we're just going to introduce a little bit of housekeeping. We've got a few rules, a bit of
Yes, we do.
Scoring.
Yes, we do. So with the 15 drinks we've got on offer today, they're going to be randomly selected by our director, and we are going to blind taste test each drink in a row. We're going to score them between 1 and 100 based on the taste of the drink, whether we actually like it or not, and from that we will make our favourite at the end of this video. Allegedly. Now, the strength of these bottles range between 4 and 8.4%. We have chucked in a 0% alcohol bottle in this selection, and if we can guess the bottle that is actually being served to us, we will get an extra point.
And who's keeping scores?
I will keep the scores. I have a notebook right here to do so.
That's going to go well, isn't it?
Right then, without further ado, let's get that first bottle in the glass.
Yes!
Battery lives matter.
Here you
Should we
go,
call
guys. Cider number 1.
Ooh, cider number 1.
It's pretty clear, isn't it? Oh, no,
So,
a bit of grass in it.
Right, let's get this guessing game on the go.
Well, there's something I want to bring up straight away. Is why is mine like this on the top and yours isn't?
Well, you got the head.
It's very pale.
It's very pale. Very pale.
Very fruity.
Ooh, wow.
That smells like cider.
Smell the apple straight out of that. I don't,
That's tasty.
see, it's not unlike the whiskey. You can't smell the alcohol content in it, so I'd have no idea.
To be honest, mate, I'm looking at this red thing and waiting for my pickle tray to arrive.
Do you know what? That just tastes like apple juice. I'm gonna give that. I'm just gonna give that a low score of 30 because that is probably the flattest tasting cider I've ever stuck in my lips.
Not as flat as the Christmas decoration that's just decided to...
No, that's permanently flat.
I quite like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
I could go down, well, you can see I finished the glass. Yeah, I'd give that a nice, I'd say 45, not too up there, but...
So you're going for
You quite
45?
liked it and then gave it 4 out of 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
So 45 out of 100.
Yeah.
45.
The problem is, right, I knew nothing about cider,
It's fine.
Nice.
apart from rough cider, which is not this.
That's
So
definitely not
I don't know
rough.
what to score it, because I don't know what to compare it against. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it against my mother's cooking and give it 5 out of 10.
Standard 50 for Rich. That gives it a total of 125.
Are you going to finish yours? Yeah.
Probably not. No, I actually don't like that. No, I don't like it. It's just literally like apple juice that I get from any shop. So I think that is 0.
No, I think that's green apple.
No, it's not
Juicy
0.
apple or whatever it's called.
It's not the 0, I don't think. Oh, hold on, this is the problem, right? Is they know what the possibilities are. I don't know what any of them are called to start. So how
Make your
the...
own names.
Okay, I think it's Dave the cider.
Go ahead.
Okay. So there's our choices.
Which one?
So, director,
1 point to Siobhan. It is the Thatchers Juicy Apple.
That's the one I called Dave because I couldn't remember its real name.
there you have it. We have our scores, we have our point winner, and then we have not Big Apple, what was it? Juicy Apple. Bottle number 1, Juicy Apple.
So now we're on to bottle number 2. The guys have given me a list, so I might know what they're all called now, so I have a chance of getting a point, even though I can't read the list because I haven't got the glasses. So do you know what? Let's just get them poured and crack on.
Yes, let's do that.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen. So, I just kicked the bottle over on the floor.
Uh-oh, I mean, we got no bottle.
And so it doesn't
Bottle number
begin.
2.
Bottle. Clean up on aisle number 2, please. Clean up on aisle number 2. Okay, straight on to bottle number 2. Siobhan,
Chin chin.
after you.
What do you think?
Doesn't really taste of anything.
No. So it might just be.
There's no tinge to this one. It looks like one, although it could be. No, I don't think it's the rosé, although it does look a bit.
So I've got a list of words here to help you know what they are. But
I'm not
I can't
sure if
read
that's the
any.
Katie or not.
That's
you know.
what I'm starting to be suspicious of. I think it might be the Katie.
It's got a bit of flavour to it other than the apple maybe, but not a lot.
I just think it's a cider, but it's a little bit drier. Maybe that's why I think it's the Katie. It's a bit stronger, maybe.
No, I like this one a bit more. Still not sure.
Doesn't really taste
Is it a bit sweet though to be the Katie? It depends what's. Can you get Katie in different types, director?
No, there is only
Is it
the
just
Katie.
one version? There's not like a dry, medium, sweet.
No, it's just.
I'm sounding like I know
So
myself.
let's have a look at the list because,
Well, yeah. 'Cause
you know,
what are the words on it? I'm gonna go
I
Katie.
think-
Sod it. I'm going Katie.
I think this
Bland
is
cider.
I think this is a Thatcher's one, not
I don't think it's the
a cider barn one. I think it's rosé. I just got.
Do you?
I think it's got a tint to it, maybe.
No, I
but-
think it's too. It's the colour of a urine sample, mate. Not rosé.
I'm gonna go 0.
Are you?
Yeah, because it doesn't really taste of anything. I'm not a big fan. I'm probably gonna score that like quite low as well, like a 20. It's quite a
Okay,
bland
so you're going to
cider.
go 20 on that one,
Yeah,
yeah?
it's a very bland.
I don't know.
flavour.
I'm going to go Katie.
You're going to go 20.
And if I'm wrong, Biddle's.
I like that a bit more than the last one, so I'm going to
Yes.
give that one 35.
What did I give the last one?
You gave the last one a 50,
Did I?
Nice cookie.
I'm going to give that 40.
so you're going to give that one a
Yeah.
40. Okay, I'll add the scores up in a minute, but whilst I do that, I'm going to guess. I'm going to stick with my first choice as Katie. I think it might be Katie.
Yeah, you just.
I think it's 0.
You think it's 0?
I called the last one Dave, so I'm going to stick with Katie with this one.
So, director, what bottle have we just drunk?
You're all wrong.
Oh, it is a
It's
cider
the
barn.
Oh, it's a cider barn.
Scrumptious.
This is a
Oh.
scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
Oh well, who knew that would happen? How did I manage to get that wrong?
So none of us got any
And
points
it's
on
called
that
what?
one.
Scrumptious.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that's
Yeah, no
scrumptious.
one thinks it is.
In comparison to the juicy apple, that came in with a very poor 95 points overall, I'm afraid. That's
Yeah.
the lowest scorer yet at the
Did you
two.
double check that?
I did. And which one was that? The scrumptious again, wasn't it? So there you go. The scrumptious, bottle number 2, not rated high.
Don't quite think that's as scrumptious as, yeah, they're making out.
Okay, so moving swiftly on to bottle number 3. Director, put it in the glass.
Bottle number 3.
Oh,
Oh, this one's fairly
That's a
easy.
giveaway.
It's a giveaway.
yummy.
Apple and blackcurrant.
So, you rolling?
Oh, are you rolling yet?
Okay.
Are you? Were you already rolling?
Of course, yeah.
Yes, I did a thing. So, bottle number 3. Obviously a dead giveaway. I'm going to guess straight away with the blackcurrant.
No, mate. You think it was? You said it was blood orange when the camera wasn't rolling.
No, I so didn't. This is obviously blackcurrant.
But I get the point, 'cause I guessed it first.
You can get the point. You're welcome to it. I absolutely hate fruit flavoured, like, you know, cider that isn't apple.
Dude.
So all your lemons and all that
So
sort of
what?
stuff, just
Apple
don't like
and
it.
blackcurrant
No,
Isn't apple.
that isn't.
it's
apple.
not just cider, it's some poppy crap that they've decided to make, and I don't like them. I really don't like them, but that's me. So
He's genuinely getting annoyed, and it's usually me that gets really annoyed about things.
there we go. Apple and blackcurrant. I give that 15.
Chart, Neil's always whinging. He's out now going on about something like, oh no, I don't like apple and blackcurrant cider if it's not.
Well,
got
in
apple
all
in it."
honesty, I'm more.
But it's got apple in it.
Yeah, but I'm more of a traditional cider drinker, so I like the scrumpies. I
like
like
a game
the
of
rough
tennis,
stuff.
isn't it?
You know, I like the vintages and stuff like that. I don't like your orange, banana, kiwi type flavoured ciders. It's just not me. That's a low score, 15. Come on then, what's your score then?
This one, I'm going to give it 60 because it helped me win a point.
Okay, Rich can have a 60 on that one. And Siobhan, what are your scores?
It's personally one of my favourites.
Okay,
And it is apple and blackcurrant. It's tangy, it's fruity, it's dangerous. Just how I like my weekends. So I'm going to give it an 80.
I like that.
Yeah, mate.
I like
Mrs.
that.
Christmas is always right this time.
Mrs. Christmas is always right.
How can you not? Do you know what it is though? I agree
So
with
that
you.
gives us 165 on that one. And director, were we correct with our scores? Our guesses.
guesses.
You were all correct.
We're all correct with our guesses. We'll take a
Your
point for that
guesses.
each. Thank you very
It
much.
is.
Do you know what? Leave that. We'll have a bit more of that one.
Agreed.
Yeah, you can have mine as well. I'm not keen on that.
Not yeah, I was going to
So
say.
look
no,
at
fuck off.
I like that one.
So,
Better finish.
I'll just get mine out of the bottle, thanks. I might catch some of his common sense in this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no,
Cheers.
I'm just not keen on that at all.
So while we finish this bottle off,
Yeah.
we'll move on to bottle number 4.
You guys are welcome to it. Can't wait for bottle number 4. Bottle number 3.
Oh. Bottle number 4.
Sorry, bottle number 4.
God, I can't take you in there.
Now this,
That's the 0%er.
Smells like gold.
no, that's gold.
I think it. I thought
think
it
that's
was
gold.
I thought it was, but then I'm thinking it's got nothing in it. There's a real lack
It
of
tastes
that
like
end.
gold, but there's a weird.
There's a no end on it. It's the
If it's 0,
0%er.
fair play to 0, because that really does taste like gold.
Does it?
Yeah, and I'm going to give that. I'm going to give that a 60 because so far that's been my favourite drink. I've low scored up to now. That one just tastes like a good cider. So I'm going to go for 60,
Or
and my
because
guess is
we've just
gold.
had some. See, we're having a bit of a conflab here.
Go on, what you got to say?
Listen to me.
I'm just thinking, unless it's from where we've swilled the cups out and it's dampening the taste.
Right, I've just had
Maybe.
cider in there now. Can you hide another pour so I can guess it again? Because I'm thinking that's got nothing at the end of it, which makes me think it's a 0%er, like Neil in most
It
of his
does
exams.
taste like the gold, but there's not.
Thank you
I
very
could be
much.
totally wrong, but I think that's the gold.
Anything?
Bit,
I tell you what, why don't you down the whole bowl and then find out if it's 0?
so if he gives me the bottle,
Well, no.
no?
So go on then, just on taste and what have you, without guessing, what's your score, Siobhan?
I'd probably give it a 45.
45.
I think it might be the gold, but I tell you what, if that's the gold, after the cloying sweetness of the Danger Ribena, that is lacking. It's really thin. I almost think it's a 0%.
I think Richard's onto something. It's got the flavour of the gold, but not the bite that you get.
Okay,
but
So
I
think
might
it's-
be misleading you
I'm going to just stick with the
with
0.
my wizardry.
So I'm gold.
That's-
Yeah,
You're
sorry,
0.
that's
So
your fucking
what's your score on that one then, Rich?
I'm 20.
Not a fan
Not
of that.
impressed.
Not a fan of that. Okay, so what would your guess be?
I'm going to say it's the 0.
2 for 0, 1 for gold. Director, tell us what the bottle is.
Neil,
No.
you got it right.
No!
I'll say that.
I hate it when he's right about anything, when he's never right about anything, which is
It
why
does
I hate
taste
it.
like gold, but
It's
it
got
doesn't
gold
have
written
the-
all over it straight out the back.
There's a real lack of end on it, isn't there?
And that is only because
it's there
gold
when
is
you
the
get
one
out
I
the
take
bottle.
off the shelf
Is
if
it?
I'm going to reach for a cider, more often than not.
It's more, yeah, I think it's from where we swilled the cups out.
So what is the
So is that
percentage
the-
on the gold?
Well, I don't know, because
Four,
I
I
can't
think.
read anything.
Is it another 4%?
4.8.
4.8%.
I tell you what, never again will I drink. I mean, I was never a fan anyway, because I prefer stuff that comes
Well,
from
it's not an
container.
overall high scorer, to be fair. The overall score on that one is 125
To be
At
fair, I drank
300.
plenty
Out
of
of
gold.
300.
That's
so-
pretty poor.
Well, you two scored it low, so
Bad. Bad.
there we go. Bottle number 4, done.
Completed it, mate.
Director, serve us up bottle number 5, and we'll guess again.
And it will be a guess.
It will be a guess.
Oh,
That's the whole idea of a blind test.
Hey, what's going on?
Ooh, okay.
So the colour doesn't give anything away.
Again, no, it does not.
Neither does the smell.
No, I wonder if it's one of them cider barn ones again. Because I'm pretending like I know what it is. I just haven't got a clue.
Now that has got a taste to it that is borderline scrump. I like that. And I'm going to say that's a vintage. I'm going to give that a 65. I like it. Do you know, that's a good strong apple taste in that.
Oh,
I wouldn't
is.
say that's 0. It absolutely hits you
That's
between.
almost a Bramley. You know, that slight sourness you get in the old apple
Yeah,
pies. of the
definitely hits
70s.
there, doesn't it? I'm going to say that's a vintage.
See, I'm at a crossroads of whether it's going to be the vintage or the heritage.
Right.
That's a good call,
Oh,
actually.
which
yeah,
one's
the heritage
which
is
one's
cider
the
bar.
cider bar?
The cider bar
Heritage
ones are
is
the ones
the
with
ones with
the
the dots.
stars.
Brilliant.
We've had one.
So I can see the dots, but I can't see what
So
the
that
words
says
are next.
heritage.
Okay.
That says green apple.
Mm.
That says spiced apple.
Mm.
And that says something red.
Is there a sour apple?
No.
I get the
But I
feeling.
can see why you believe in that one.
I think that's Bramley sort of.
I got a feeling that has quite a strong alcohol content.
I agree.
I think
We agree.
What the
Go
hell
on, what
just
do you reckon?
happened?
I think it's the heritage because I've not tasted
Okay.
this one before. At least it doesn't taste like I've tasted it before.
Do you know what? Just to put a different
I quite
thing.
like it. I think I'll give it a 45 again.
You're going to give it
Even-
45, just
yeah.
below average.
You're really picky. If you really like something, then you give it 6 out of 10.
It's got to be phenomenal to get anything good. I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
So come on then, Rich. What are you? So I've gone for vintage. You've gone for heritage.
weirdly, I was going to say just to be different for Siobhan, I was going to say vintage.
Vintage.
But now you said vintage, and I think you're only right when you're lucky. So I'm going to go for heritage.
Heritage.
What's your score then, Rich?
55.
55, just average
Guys,
again.
None of it's really amazing me at all. I'm a Jack Daniels drinker, mate.
Well, that's fine. That's why we brought you in. So,
Mr.
director, reveal the bottle.
Here we go.
Oh, Neil, you've done it again. It is the
Thank you very much.
vintage.
Thank you very much. 8.5%, I believe this one is, isn't it? 8.3% vintage. There we go.
I can't
Thank
stand.
you very much. I will take the point for that.
Stick to your gut.
Bing!
I cannot stand smug Clacks and Jacks.
I'm going to finish that one.
Oh God.
Mm.
This is so.
Anyway, before we leave, the overall score on that one was 165.
We're supposed to be doing something Christmassy, and you're just making me angry.
There we go.
And on that note, on to bottle number 6.
So we're a third of the way in. Bottle number 6 is about to be presented to us. But before we do that, I'd just like to mention just how local we actually are to the Thatchers store. I personally live about 200 yards away from the actual shop, and you live, what, about 2 miles away?
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, if that, and you're probably, what, 5 miles?
No, I live quite a few more miles than that away from it.
Either way, we are all very local to the Thatchers store, which is why we've chosen to do Thatchers today. Anyway, let's get on with bottle number 6. So, director, bring us bottle number 6.
That's not the blood orange. That's
that's,
probably going to be the lemon one. Looking at the, or is that haze?
No. Oh, that's lemon.
That's lemon,
Lemon.
all day long. I think we can
Lemon.
all take a point.
Lemon haze.
Yeah, that's lemon.
Now, this one, totally believe it's lemon. That's going to be my choice. Again, it's a flavoured one, but it's not a strong flavour. It's quite not dissimilar, I would say, from the haze.
It's very refreshing.
An easy drinker. I could probably get very drunk very quickly on this.
And have done.
And have done. Yeah. Not a favourite of mine, but
It's almost like that
I
lemon.
kind of like it.
It's like that lemon barley water. I feel like I could play another set of tennis now.
I like lemon as a drink anyway, so I'm going to score this quite high. 100% certain it's a lemon. I'm going to go 60 on this one.
I agree. This is a very nice drink on a hot summer's day. Very refreshing
Yeah, it would be.
in a chilled glass.
Mm.
I've enjoyed that many times in a pub garden. I'm with you. I'm going to give it quite a nice high score. I'm going to probably give it 65.
Nice, another 65
But
from
it is
Siobhan.
a lemon.
I don't like lemon stuff. I think I'm just jealous that it's the only thing on earth that's more bitter than I am. So no, I don't rate it. I'm going to give it a 35.
35.
Yeah, but I'm still going to ask for a bit more.
You're still going to ask for a bit more, of course you are.
Well, I like doing things I don't like doing because that's what you guys make me do every other bloody
in
week.
all
anyway.
honesty, that one has scored a round score of 160, which actually puts it in joint second place. So overall, that's not a bad scorer.
What did you give it, Mrs. Christmas?
65.
65.
65. Swassel. Swassel.
Do you know what? I could quite happily line up a 4-pack of that and do it without even thinking.
Well, at least you managed to say you could drink a whole of something one time without going first for once.
Well, there you go.
Well
So,
done, Neil.
160 points overall, and I think we've all guessed it right. Director, reveal the drink, please.
This
Le limon.
is actually
It's going to be.
Are we all wrong?
It's not a haze. It's definitely not
It
a
is
haze.
lemon.
the only one that we had.
There we go. Yes, we all scored on that one. Thank you very much.
That was the only one they didn't do in a bottle.
That's
We had
correct.
to
They
get it in
do
a
not
can.
do that in a bottle at the moment.
Fun fact about the cans, if you've ever bought a 4-pack, they have a machine in their factory that will turn each one so the name is facing outwards.
An
So whatever
extension.
way you look at the box, you see what you're getting.
Really?
Just to add another little bit of information on that, Thatchers are the only company that actually do that.
That's true.
Really?
I
There
spent a
you
lot of
go.
money on that machine.
They did about 4 million quid, if I remember
Something,
rightly,
yeah.
something like that.
We know this because
Fascinating.
every 2 years they do an open day.
Yes, they do. Thatchers do an open day, and you should visit so you get a chance to have a look around their brewing and their facilities there, their pub, the restaurant. It's a really good day out. Make a point to go in. Thatchers open day.
I can hardly contain my indifference.
Let's see what we've got in store. Director, serve us up for the next drink, please. Okay, bottle number 7, let's go.
Chin chin. Thank you, Mr. Director.
Thank you ever so much.
It's a very pale one, isn't it?
It looks more like
Oh,
a
that's a distinct smell.
baby sham.
I think I know which one this is.
Oh,
Do you know what? Other than the flavoured ones, it's slightly different when you put your nose to it because they all just smell of apple.
it's quite seems
Do you know what
quite
I mean?
standard to me. So I'd have accused this one of being gold, although it's not gold.
That's
No,
not
that's
gold.
not gold.
I think that might be a
But it's a
Katie.
blind
I
test. so
agree.
you can
I
forgive-
100% think that's a Katie.
Do you?
Yeah, it's got the apple. Very strong apple.
Oh, it's got the little.
Although you can't really define the amount of alcohol in it like you can with a spirit, I suppose, it doesn't give you that sort of like.
You do still get it back here
Yeah,
a little bit.
I'm gonna vote Katie on that all day long.
Seconded.
Fake
Yeah.
Katie.
And
That's
because I already know that Katie and Vintage are probably my favourites, just on taste alone today with a blind test, I'm going to give that a 70.
Ooh
So,
la la.
hold on a minute.
Ooh la la.
Katie and Vintage are already my favourites. So, do you know about
Well, I
this
do
stuff?
drink them quite often, and if I reach to the shelf, Vintage or Katie and Gold will be my 3 goes.
Weird. How many bottles of Jam Shed do you have to get past to find them?
12. So there you go. Now, I 100% reckon that's Katie all day long.
I too believe that is a Katie, just because it's got a very
I
distinct
like that.
taste.
Can I have another pour? I'm gonna drink some more of that.
You can just like-
Pour.
I would score
You
that.
don't want that, no?
No.
Or
I like
four
it, but it's not my favourite. So I personally would probably score that at 50. But it does
50
have the
for sure.
distinct taste and the bite of what I believe is a Katie.
I think it
100%
also.
that's
Kate is on the strong end, right?
It is, and
It's
you can
one of
taste
those
the
ones.
strength in that. See,
I think it might be a Katie, because I tell you what that reminds me of. It's when I worked in Scotland in 1993. The only thing to do in Scotland is to get drunk. And we used to go to the supermarket at the end of every day and buy a 6-pack of Diamond White.
oh my god,
Yeah,
chemical cider. Fair enough.
and
Oh.
that is what
This is
I
showing
thought.
their age.
When I first tried
Please
Katie,
don't tell me you're comparing chemical cider to Katie.
Yes.
What's your
I'm
score,
not
Rich?
going to be shouted down by a sparkly tree, mate. It's Katie, and I think it's like Diamond White, so I'm going to give it 25.
Oh my god, you really don't like that, do you?
It makes me miserable.
Well, that's an overall score of 145. So, director, reveal the bottle.
What have we got?
It's indeed diamond white.
Hey!
Way, we saw through the
1993
door.
comes good.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, mate.
Can I just check what the percentage is on that?
It is a 7.4.
7.4.
Which is, I think, Diamond White used to be 7.6.
something like that. I really am ashamed that you're liking a quality Thatcher's drink to a standard run-of-the-mill chemical cider. I mean, you are absolutely blaspheming right there.
But I got it right
You did get it right.
Get it right.
by comparing it
Nevertheless.
to Diamond white.
So overall score is 145.
Not high.
It's among the higher scorers at this point.
I've been called a blasphemer by a man with a stupid hat.
So there we go. Bottle number 7 done.
And I ain't having any more of that, so
No,
it is
I think
done.
I will. I'm going to have some more. Whilst
On
we
to
move
number
on to
8.
bottle number 8.
Yeah. Here we go then.
Bottle
number
next. Bottle number 8.
Getting into it. We're just over halfway.
We are.
Well done.
Well
I
done,
know,
Rich.
and I'm feeling slightly miserable. I've become aware that I'm the only person not wearing a Christmassy hat.
Well, you're not. You just look like.
Well, you're just not very good at Christmas, are you, you bloody humbug?
You just look like a sparkly vegan. Can we just get on with this before this gets violent?
Yes, director, serve us up bottle number 8, please.
Bottle number 8.
Yeah, so if you can see on the video that the GoPro just jumped then, it's because Neil hit the table.
Okay, I don't even need to guess. I know what this is.
Do
I
you?
can tell by the look of the cider.
Haze.
This is a haze.
Oh, it's
All
done
in
it again!
I
It's
haven't
like
got to
that.
taste that.
Mate, this is like chuck sticks. It kind of has to go, oh, I've never done that before.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone in many times in a row.
Right, I'm going to jump straight in. I know it's a haze. Haze is another easy drinker. This is a summer drink, you know,
Is it?
that you could quite easily sit in the pub, do 4 of them and wobble home. Yeah, it's a haze. It's one of their standard drinks.
It's a summer drink.
It's lovely.
And like Christmas
This
special.
also
No,
got
not
the-
Christmas. I like to drink this in the orchard in the summer. You
Do
know,
you wear
it's a
that
nice,
hat
easy drinker.
in the summer when you're drinking?
Probably not.
It does, yeah. Have you not seen it? But little fun fact with this one, it also tastes very nice with a little shot of gin.
What sort of
Well,
gin?
there we
Not
go.
flavoured
So
gin,
is that
just,
actually a name concept?
I'm not sure if it's got a name, but when it was developed, we did know somebody that was working at Thatchers at the time.
Right.
And they did say it was developed in mind that you could put a shot of normal dry standard gin in it and it would enhance the taste.
Anyway, I think we've all got a point for haze. I'm going to score that. Again, it's another one of my average drinks. It's a good drink. It's easy to drink. I'm going to give it a 55.
Ugh. I'm gonna have to do more than that. This is one of my all-time favourites.
Really?
We have had many days
Score high.
down in Croyd.
Oh God.
The
Yeah.
director will back me on this one.
We
We do, don't we?
There was a cider festival at Croyd one year, and we may have had a tipple or two after
good,
a day
good.
in the surf. Again, lovely summer's drink, ideal in a nice chilled glass, sitting under the sun, on the park bench or whatever. If you want to get
100%.
classy.
I'm with you on
so
that.
I'm going to score it quite high. I'm going to have to put this at 80.
Ooh, that's the highest score we've had today for the haze. That's an 80.
That is the colour of a fluid in an outgoing thing in a hospital. If you've got something
Right.
cloudy, there's a doctor looking at you going,
Luckily, we're talking about cider, not human fluids. So,
Oh,
what
is
did you
it?
score on that one, Rich?
in that case, mate, bearing your comments in mind, I'll be generous and say 30.
30. Such a
Do you think
letdown.
that?
I'm just not a fan.
You're not a
That's
cider
what I
fan,
think.
are you?
I don't like liquids that are that cloudy.
It's a haze. It's not a cloud. It's the clues in the
Well,
name.
I can
Well,
tell you
filter.
that the overall score for that one is 165, which puts it in joint first place at this present time.
It's not bad tasting, it just looks a bit like
So, Mr.
something on the
Director,
out.
Are we
outwards.
right?
Are we right? Is this a haze?
This is indeed a haze.
Yes! We all guessed that one right.
Huzzah!
Hooray!
Birdie.
Happy days for the haze.
This is only a 4.5.
Oh, it's a 4.5 this one.
4.5 this one.
It's not bad. It is more fun than getting stabbed, but that's about it.
I think anything.
I think quite a lot of things are more fun than getting stabbed, Rich, in all fairness.
Next time we go surfing, as soon as you get out of the sea, we'll have one of these and you'll see why it's delicious.
And then we'll stab you.
And then we'll stab you and you can
See
say
which one's
worse.
better.
I can't wait for that.
Okay.
You've really sold it.
Wonderful. Excellent. There we have it. The overall score tells its own story. Let's move on to the next bottle. Okay, bottle number 9. So, let's see what we got on offer. Director, serve us up with bottle number 9.
Ooh.
Sorry, skipped out.
It's like
Hold on.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a very cheesy smell.
Cheesy.
Oh my god.
See what I mean? It's very cheesy.
Yeah.
Go
What
well
the?
with the cheese ball.
It would go well with the cheese board. Now this one,
It'd go well with your salads, Neil.
my cheesy salad.
It's like he said earlier when he came round. I was like, oh, well, did you have it? Was it? He said I had a salad. It was a cheese sandwich then, was it? You know,
A smorgasbord.
Okay.
smorgasbord of cheese.
Smorgasbord of cheese. Anyway, aside from cheese,
Yeah.
let's get on to the matter in hand. The next cider.
Almost got a cheesy taste.
You think that's got a cheesy taste to it?
Almost like a sucking brie.
Okay. Not sure where you're getting brie from.
Like a cream cheese, maybe.
We're not tasting wine.
Wine.
Well, all these pretentious.
It's
It's a definitely velvety taste with definitely a hint of shamar. But
I like that.
Do you?
In a weird, cheesy kind of way.
that's not one I've tasted before.
No, I'm kind of leaning to think this might be the zero because I'm not getting any bites from it. It's a very smooth taste.
I'm
quite
gonna say it's a cider barn range, and
Can't
to
read
be
what that
honest,
red
I've
one
got to
is.
have a little look.
Red one.
I'm gonna go for a standard green apple on this one.
I don't know, it's not very green apple.
It's not like a Granny Smith, is it? That fresh.
No, that's
Yeah,
not.
It's the opposite.
I can taste that. I think that's green apple. I think it's from the cider
Can I
barn
have a
range.
little bit more on the blind taste, please, Mr. Director?
I like that.
I like the way I ask him something and he gets on his knees
Well,
to
now
do
you've
it.
said green apple.
I like that. 'Cause
Worship
it's
me.
quite mellow. You know, it's not a really strong drink. Again, another one you could quite
Okay.
easily polish off a
Thank you,
few.
Mr. Director.
Okay,
What do
well,
you reckon,
I'll score.
Sean?
To be fair, now he said it, I am probably leaning a bit more to the green apple
Right.
because I can taste it now he said that.
Mm.
The cream cheese taste is gone, but it would go very well with the cheese.
I think it would.
I'm
think-
going to score that quite high. I'm going to give that a 65.
Ooh, a 65 from
It's a
Siobhan.
nice, mellow, easy taste. It goes down quite smooth.
Can I have another top up of that, actually? I kind of like that, to be honest. I'm going to stick with my green apple and I'm going to give that a 70. Guys,
I'm going to go spiced. Well, I'll just make it a spiced apple because I'm going to be wrong anyway. And I don't care about being wrong. I just care about you being
right or wrong, what do you score it?
Do you know what? I'm not against skips in Istanbul, so I'll go 40.
Okay, 40 points.
So, Mr. Director, before we tally up those scores,
What is it?
What
If
is
I'm
it?
right, I'm going to be.
Do you know what? I am actually really surprised with your scores.
Okay.
Because this is a 0% one.
No way!
Yay.
That actually scored 185 on our list.
Not from me.
Wow.
185 for the
That's
zero.
delicious.
I must admit,
That is
they
really
hid that
nice.
really well.
They have hid that very well.
Yeah,
That's
but they've
really
hid it
nice.
beneath the cheesy smell of a skip.
No,
Yeah, but I've
it's
got to be
nice.
honest, if I was served that up in a pub, I would never know that was a zero.
Oh, I see what you mean with cheese though.
See what I mean by the cheese?
Yeah, that's got a really strange.
I'm not sure if I like to drink a Dairy Triangle, mate.
It does taste
It's
a bit
just a bit
cheesy.
odd. Yeah.
See what
Well,
Really
There's definitely like a
creamy.
cream cheese in there, isn't there?
either
I
way,
feel like it's a
we've managed to score that one at 185, which puts
Cameraman,
that
what are
top
your
of the range
choices?
right now.
what's that? Sorry.
Cameraman, what's your opinion?
I reckon it's quite nice, but I know what you're saying with the cheese. I feel like it's because it's non-alcoholic. It's kind of they've tried to hide the alcohol taste.
How can you
Yeah,
like
that's
the
what I mean.
taste of
Or like
cheese in a
create-
drink?
Create an
Well,
alcohol
but have you ever
taste.
had like a non-alcoholic beer?
Yeah.
It doesn't have that kick. But I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna lie,
that is
right?
giving
If
it
I
a
was served that up, I would never have known that was a non-alcoholic beer.
Mate, I've had a fondue and I quite liked it because I knew it was cheese. And the cheese is fine in a fondue. Cheese is not fine in cider.
Well, at
It's
this
like a
point,
cheesy cheese. It's like it kind of tastes like an apple, but like if you think of cheese, it kind of does taste like cheese
It
as
would
well.
go very well paired with the cheese ball.
Well, I thought of a skip in Istanbul, and it tasted like that.
well, debate aside, that's our highest score at 185 points.
There you
It's
go.
currently in first place.
How
So
the
without
hell is-
further ado, let's move on to bottle number 10.
Verified by a magic trick.
Okay, we are nearly 2/3 of the way through our taste test and we are on to bottle number 10. So without further ado, director, serve us up with bottle number 10.
Come
It's
in.
going to be one of these.
It's going to be one of the words that isn't crossed out. The great thing is I can see the crossings out, but not the words.
In all fairness, we should start scoring a bit better now because there is a process of elimination
Well,
here.
yeah, there is, because there's one obvious one that is not.
Do you know what? That's
All of
just
your
you
safe
setting it
to get
up
this
for
one
failure.
Okay, so bottle number 10, let's go.
Can you guess without tasting?
Well, that
Spiced
seems a
apple.
bit spiced.
Spiced apple.
Spiced apple, I can smell it.
I don't even need to taste that. That is the spiced apple.
Because that is apple with old spice in it. You know, the
It
aftershave.
smells like your granddad.
Yeah, I've just shaved old
Oh! It's like the homemade air fresheners that my grandmother used to
Yeah.
make. That's like
That's
a...
spiced
Oh,
apple,
no.
I don't like that.
No.
I
Put
don't
a
like that
lavender
at
bag
all.
in it next time. Jesus Christ on it.
Okay. Siobhan, what you score that one?
5.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. 5.
I would drink it if it was given to me. Like if somebody had bought that for me in a pub and put it in front of me, out of politeness, I would drink it. So
No,
it's a 5.
I've got to be honest, I'd
But-
tell him to go and get me a real cider.
I can understand why people like the spice.
Do you know, I've still
It's-
got an aftertaste in my mouth.
It's the taste of
tastes-
clove, isn't it? It's very Christmassy. I get that it's a Christmas cider.
It's like a mould
but-
thing.
Yeah, and I can understand the appeal, but no. So,
No,
yeah.
I don't like that at all. Rich, what would you score that one? You're the only one that hasn't scored it.
At the moment you put the word mould on something, it's bad. This is really bad. Christmas is bad. Minus 14.
No, you're going to have to give it a plus score or a 0.
Right. 0 minus 14,000.
0. We're giving Rich with a 0.
That's our lowest score at
Do you know what?
10.
That's
Yeah.
like, it's like a cheap air
I
freshener. you
really
get
don't
from
like
Costco.
that. I'm not even going to taste anymore.
No.
Take that away. That
So,
has
producer-
scored 10 points.
Did we get it right?
Director, reveal the bottle.
Is it the spiced apple?
That made me miserable.
I'll put this next to the Jack Daniels rye.
Spiced cider.
That is- If you are really happy and worried about being happy with life, get one of these. It'll make you bloody miserable. That is awful.
Spicy citrus notes.
Oh.
Definitely got no citrus.
No.
Couldn't taste citrus in that at all.
No.
All
This
I could
is-
taste was just like,
Spice.
Yeah.
And that's at 4%.
That's something you win at a school village fete.
it's like potpourri in a bottle of water.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's to me. That's like when you used to put the cloves in an
Oh,
orange
that's
at Christmas,
100
but
from
you
the
didn't drink
director.
it.
Yeah, I've got to be honest,
Jesus
Thatchers.
Christ.
It's a good
That
job the
is
director's not being
probably,
yeah.
counted.
It's got
yeah,
no
that's
sense
probably the
to
worst
it.
cider you've produced. I don't like it at
Keep
all.
it at Christmas
No.
special and only.
Yeah.
And it's a good job that's only sold in the
No,
shop.
I'm sorry. So there you go.
Yeah, as something to drink every day, I'd rather have a boxed jellyfish.
Okay, so we're into bottle 11, which also happens to be our last 5 ciders on the way. So, bottle number 11, Mr. Director,
Yeah.
get your pour on, baby.
And make it better than the last couple, because I'm becoming angry.
And like the Hulk, you won't like him.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm always angry, which is why nobody likes me,
Bottle number 11.
including me.
Bottle number 11.
Let's go for this.
Coming.
Ooh.
And what we have
Very
here,
little colour to that, is
Well,
There
it?
is
least
zero colour to
it
that.
looks
That,
normal, yeah.
that looks
If
like-
anything,
It's
it's
like lemonade,
white.
doesn't it?
that looks like lemonade.
Holy mother of something that's see-through.
Oh, that's lovely.
Is it?
Oh, that's really nice.
Do you know what? That will probably be the green apple one if it's that clear.
You know, I think it might be right.
I've got to be honest, that tastes like an Alco Pop.
I think that's.
I'm going to go green apple straight away because
Off
of
the
that,
bat, yeah.
how clear it is. And after the
I must admit, that spiced one was a bit of a palate cleanser.
Do you know what? This is like something you get in the EU because you know it's quality. Green apple. I'm going green apple because all of a sudden I've decided I'm a pro, like
Would you
I am at
score it?
surfing.
How would you score it, Mr. Drowney?
Do you know what? First time I'm going to go I'm going to give that a 70.
Whoa,
God.
70. Well,
If I'm wrong, it's a 50.
okay.
But I think that's green apple.
I agree. I think that is a standard. I think that might be the green apple.
No, no,
I think you're right.
no, don't jump on the horse.
Bandwagon.
Again,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
one.
it's more of an
I
alcohol
was a bit forward of the bandwagon.
type cider than an actual cider. I'm not overly impressed. I'm going to give that a 45.
Really? See,
Yeah.
I'd have to disagree with you there. I do agree that it is the green apple because it's very crisp, it's very sweet.
Like me.
No, it's just thank you.
Thank you.
But personally, I really enjoyed that, and I'm going to score that again a 75.
Cheers, my dear.
75.
Crisp and sweet like me, and Siobhan scores it highly, like she would me.
Yes, you are all correct.
Yeah! He's not, he just jumped on we turned out it's a bandwagon, not a horse.
Well, as it happens, that actually is the highest scorer
Right.
of the night.
Deserves to be.
That is
Lovely.
100. No, it's not. It's not the highest score.
Oh,
I beg
Max.
your pardon.
There we go again. Neil
It's
reverses the time.
140. So
Oh, that's the
it's
Mediterranean Ocean. Oh, hold on, I'm supposed to be saying
95,
numbers.
140.
70 and 70s.
No, 25,
Oh,
45.
you scored it 25.
Yeah, Rich scored it low.
70.
Oh, you scored it high. Sorry, 70. So it is 185. That is the highest scorer one.
Do you know, I can't trust
Sorry,
him.
I misheard
He's
your
not
score.
what? He's not being a snooker.
No, he's
today.
not. It's because he's not been down
And
the
which
snooker
one is
club.
that again?
This is the green apple and it's
Green
only
apple.
4%. It's lovely.
But we like it.
Absolutely delicious.
Did we all get the guess right on that?
We did get
No,
that right.
no,
Yeah, we
you
did.
didn't.
Steaming into the lead there. Also, joint first actually at 185.
185.
On
Joint
spot number
first one
12.
what?
0.
Joint.
I kid you not.
For you.
I know.
So that's like
I know.
Superman saying kryptonite's addictive.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, on to
Number
bottle number 12,
12.
please. Okay, bottle 11 done. Let's move on to bottle number 12. Director, serve us up the next drink, please.
Next drink on the table.
Oh, that's got a strong smell. I can smell that before it even
Really?
got to my face. Yeah.
All I can smell is apple, which,
Oh.
For me,
surprisingly
that's
enough,
not just a cider. That's like
I know,
standard.
right?
Quite a strong one though.
I reckon that is going to be either the red streak or the heritage. You know.
What's red streak mean?
I have no idea.
That sounds like
I
something you
can
can get
taste-
arrested for.
I can taste the strength in that.
Can you?
That there is a heritage all day long,
And
100%.
now
I'm
I
sure.
had to go the other way earlier because I trust Siobhan, Mrs. Christmas, more than you recycled Christmas. And I got it wrong because Mrs. Christmas let the side down.
Well, I like that.
No.
Dear.
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, I like a medium cider
That's
more
a
than
very
a dry.
dry- I'd
but that
say
is
that is quite
actually,
dry.
yeah, it is quite a dry cider in my eyes. I believe that is a
I'm
dry
going to
cider.
also say that's probably the heritage
I'm gonna-
because of the strength and the dryness.
Yeah,
Because you think heritage is what old timely is it? Like it's a classic. Is
Like
it
Neil.
heritage?
no, the heritage is your cider barn collection, isn't
No,
it?
but I mean,
The cider
it is,
bar.
yeah. But I mean, like the word and the term heritage.
Yeah,
is
it's
very,
old.
like, old school and classic, which
Yeah.
is more of a dry than a sweet. So I'm going to say
Okay.
that's heritage.
All right,
And I'm really sorry, but I'm going to put that like a 15.
you don't like it?
I don't.
Okay,
I
You
prefer,
don't like old things.
I like that.
I prefer the sweetness in a drink rather than the dryness. I don't like it when it makes my face scrunch up like I've just eaten a Sour Patch Kid.
I'm a little bit more opposite to that because with the cider, I like the classic scrump. You know, I like it to screw your face up a little bit when you're drinking it, if you like. You know, again, I believe that's the heritage. That would be my guess. I'm going to give that a 70.
Over to you, Rich.
I'm going to say heritage
Heritage.
Okay.
because of my upbringing. Yeah, it's definitely, it's got a bit of a kick to it. It does just taste like cider to me, which is quite nice compared to some of the horror that we've had tonight. So yeah, heritage. And I will give this, I'm going to give it 55.
55.
Generous for me.
Rich.
I know I don't do cider, I don't have any knowledge of this stuff. Apart from what it does is it makes your legs cease to work.
Well, that's actually not a bad score of 140 points for whatever that cider is. So
Well, Mr.
please,
Director.
director, reveal our cider.
Red Streak.
Oh, I said
Oh,
it was
you
gonna be vanilla too,
did
didn't
think about
I?
that, didn't you?
So what the bloody hell does red streak mean now? It doesn't describe it.
So what's the red in it?
It's aged in oak fats,
Right.
which gives it a bold, peppery taste, with
It's
a
not.
finish of subtle notes of spiced apple and vanilla.
Yeah, well, I can get the spiced apple.
No, I didn't get
The
that.
vanilla, not getting it. The oak,
This is
totally
an
not getting
8.4,
that.
so we did get the percentage and we could taste the strength.
you can
but
taste the strength, but we got the type
don't know
wrong.
whether, yeah, no.
But all of those things, it's almost like, it does this and it does that, and it's rustic and chunky, and if we serve it, you it will come on a piece of wood rather than a glass. It's just cider.
Well, either way, the red streak scores an average 140 points. There we have it.
That
Let's
boys.
move on to the next one.
It's alright. It's nothing brilliant, but it's nothing rubbish either. It's sort of in the middle.
It is kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Get
So
this
on
if
spot
you're
number 13.
get this if your average mates are coming round.
Believe
Number 13. Director.
13.
Oh, okay. Instant. I know what this
Blood
is.
orange?
No, this is
it not?
the rosé.
Oh, it's rosé. Oh, this is Neil's favourite word when he meets a
Oh,
lady.
that is delicious.
Yeah.
So I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to score that quite high because rosé. I've had many an evening where I destroyed my parents' patio furniture with candle wax on this before. I'm going
I'm
to give
glad
it a
you said candle
95.
wax. 95!
Sorry,
wow!
but drinking this makes you want to pour candle wax on your parents'
Well,
furniture.
not to embarrass our other friends that aren't here, but there
Embarrassing.
may have been an evening where the more rosé that went down, the less clothes there were, and we were burning candles, and we thought it'd be fun just to pour it everyone. Ben knows what I'm
Now,
talking about.
there's
Oh
the
my God.
experience.
Ben, can't wait till we see you again, son.
Gonna have
few
to have a
questions
private
to ask.
chat with Ben, I feel.
A
Anyway,
few questions to ask.
so I think we can all guess that this is the rosé. The
It
colour
is,
gives
yeah.
it away,
It's
but
beautiful.
Do you know what? I don't. I think it's the rose.
you're such a wally. Anyway, I'm going to taste it.
There you go, little accent above the E.
Oh no, we don't. We are
we have to do
the whole video in France.
See, now this is another one that I could sit there and drink 5 of them without even trying.
Really?
Lovely.
It's a very nice drink.
Doesn't that depend on what time of day it is? Because if you started at midday by 2:30, you normally what's the word? Go to bed.
Whatever, it's a very drinkable drink. I like the taste of this one. I'm going to give it a 75.
Over to you, Rich.
I sort of get it, but I think this is more for the. It's one for the masses a bit.
It's a bit of an alcohol pop.
I like the
Something.
the
I
green
agree.
apple one earlier.
Maybe you want to jump on the table and shout, "Hold on, girls, I'm coming in dry."
That's what I want. This isn't quite that.
This is for the girls that are going to be like,
You
okay.
are the girl.
This is-
Yeah, do me now.
Oh, in that case, 60.
60, yay!
I'll take anything.
So while he's doing the maths, Mr. Director, show us the goods.
Correct. Well done, everybody.
Oh,
It is
this is
the
so
rosé.
nice. We got something
There
nice.
we go. Now, as it happens, this comes in as our highest scorer of 230 points.
Wow. You got this.
Absolutely smashing the competition at
You-
this point.
This
You
is
guessed
only
it
a
wrong
4%
though, didn't
as
you? You
well.
said this was the blood orange, didn't you?
No, I so didn't.
You did.
So this is the rosé,
Yes.
and
We all got a point for
there we go. We all got a point. Well done, everybody.
It used to be served in wine bottle size bottles. and
Oh, is that right?
It did. So
I
it was
did not
very
know that.
dangerous.
Actually, the Katie was also served
It
in a
was.
bigger bottle, wasn't
They
it?
were served
think-
in wine bottles.
Yeah,
Was it,
that's
I
right.
think that was a 660,
Yes.
not 700, which is a wine bottle.
Yes.
Just pretending I know something right
He used to
now.
be part of a wine club. And on that bombshell,
We're
bottle
done.
number 14, please.
Got Blackpool.
So,
Bottle number 14.
that's correct. We
You
are
ready?
on bottle number 14. This
Are we
shouldn't
ready?
be too hard for us to guess because there's only a couple left. But director, serve us up our next drink.
And I'm
please.
going to play Mystic Meg right now and go blood orange.
This is when it's heritage.
All right, okay,
If you're
all
right, then you get 2 points.
Right, okay.
That's
Really?
not fair.
Go on.
Come on in, director.
5 points still.
Bring
I
us
heard
up the
5.
next drink, please.
Oh, Ricardo gets one right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh
unmistakably.
god, that smell.
I can see that that is the blood orange.
How many bonus points was that?
I can smell the orange in that.
It's delicious. Taste it.
See, mate, I'm
Get it down,
clairvoyant, but only since next month.
Well, you're not getting your 2 points, so you
I
can
am.
just do one on that one.
No, you can shut up.
No,
Director is a director for a reason. You're just a recycled Christmas ornament. Do I get 2 points?
No.
No, you don't.
There's only
Okay.
2 ciders left.
Right,
It's not-
come on.
My hate is stronger than his. Do
I think
get
we're
2
pretty
points?
sure that's the orange. I will give it
Hey?
a swig.
It's not fair.
3 then.
No.
Yeah, easily
Fine.
orange.
We get the 1 point because
No.
that's easily the orange.
Just
Um,
Dissent
Do you
in
wanna go first?
negotiation. Sorry.
When he stopped
If I gave you
with the
that
gold
idea.
to be, yeah. So I'm going to give that another very high score. I'm going to give it a 90.
ooh.
Because Blood Orange, when it first came out, again, going back to my brother who works there, he was given a case to give out to friends to have a taste test just to see how it would generally go with the public before it hit the stores. And I must have had at least half of the crate of it.
Yeah,
It was
fair.
delicious. It made my lockdown far more tolerable. Sitting there in the back garden because we had the best summer ever, pretending to be. I know I voted 90 on it. Didn't I say that?
You did, yeah, you did vote 90 on this one.
It's the top scorer in my book, I'd say. Although I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I've given one a higher score, but 90 is the one. I love it. If anybody were to say otherwise, I would disown them.
Do you know what? Weirdly, I also have a little story with this one.
Okay, go on.
Because I don't do any of this. When I first met Paddy Siobhan, it was Siobhan's birthday, so I ought to fucking buy it, I'll get some blood orange. So I bought her a 4-pack of blood orange, but I tried one on the way up in the van.
You did.
And I really liked it. On a hot day, this is actually quite good. It is, yeah, I like it. I'm
Go on.
going to give this a 75.
Ooh. Well, I remember tasting this for the first time, and I was quite honest about the fact that I really felt that this was probably my favourite cider of the Thatcher's range. My opinion hasn't changed. I'm going to give it a 90.
Didn't he say earlier he doesn't like fruity things?
Yeah, but here's
You're right, I don't, right? But I am a fan of orange, and this is my one, so that's me. I mean, we are talking 255 points overall for this one.
Well earned,
Wow.
job
Well
done.
earned.
We
Well
like
earned.
this.
This
Next
is a
bottle.
damn
Absolutely.
good drink. Well done, Badgers.
15.
One to go!
So here we are on the final bottle of the day, number 15. Mr. Director, we know what it is because of the process of elimination, but
I
please
probably
do the
don't,
honours.
because I couldn't read the words anyways, and I ain't got a clue. Could be
So
anything.
you might not score on this one then.
I might get this one. It's highly likely I'll get this
Ooh,
one.
this is a toughie. I reckon this is the Heritage.
You know, I think you might be right.
I think I might be right. Okay, so let's go.
I
for a
don't
taste.
know, I'm getting a hint of cheese.
Ooh, no. Ooh!
Oh, no cheese there.
No cheese, but that's... Sorry, but that's not for me.
No, you don't like
no,
that.
I'm
Right.
going to have to score the Heritage at a 20, I think.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so I'm going to score this one quite high because, again, I'm a traditional cider drinker. I like the scrump. I like the
He likes this.
hack that you don't like. I'm going to score that 85.
Do you know what? I'm thinking it's a heritage.
Do you know what?
Wild
I think
stab in
you
the
may
dark.
be right that it is a heritage.
Wild stab in the dark, I know.
Okay, so guess apart, what do you think that is?
Cider.
Well
You might be
done.
onto
Thank you.
He's on to something there, you know.
Genius.
He's a wise man.
He is a wise man, but we know this because he is wise.
My,
He is right.
my
So-
genius casts its shadow.
Would you
across
like
the
to
table.
cast a score on that one, please, Rich?
I'm going to give this one just a 55, I think.
A 55,
It's quite,
just a
yeah,
standard
it's quite
55.
standard to me.
I'd say that's quite a good round score all round.
That is actually a score of 160 overall, which is about an average
About an
score.
average,
So
yeah.
please, director, reveal the drink that we've just
Reveal
drunk.
yourself!
It is indeed.
It is the heritage. That means
So
we all
bad.
get a point
Yay.
for the heritage.
Holy
Thank you very
mother of
much.
God, I've got one right.
Yeah. So this is a 6%. The
6% on that
Heritage,
one.
it is a 6%. 100% bittersweet apple. So there you go, it's bitter just
And it is
right.
actually part of the cider bar
It is
range as
the
well. It's
cider
not a
bar
standard
range.
Thatchers.
So you can only really get these in the Thatcher's store in Sandford. I've not seen them in the shops.
I haven't either,
So
actually.
they are just available in the store, which is a
Exclusive.
fantastic little shop. If you've not had the chance to get there, I'd highly recommend it. The staff are lovely. Wide range of goods, all the ciders on store. You can also get the tapped versions in the kegs.
Actually, it's worth mentioning the tap versions. There
It
are
is.
3 different tap versions that we haven't tried today. It's worth getting down to the shop and having a go at them.
Obviously, you drink responsibly. I don't want to get you in trouble.
No, you're very right. We should drink responsibly. Anyway, so
Like we have today.
let's get into the scores. I have the scores right here in front of me.
Scores on the
Yeah.
doors.
So overall,
Blood orange must be the winner.
We
no.
go from
I
lowest to
think you'll
highest.
find, right, that the winner of today
Oh,
is,
green apple.
funnily enough,
Green apple?
no, it is actually the orange, the blood orange.
Well, I just said that and you said no.
Anyway,
He does this.
And what was the score for the blood orange?
the blood orange scored a massive 255 points overall.
Out of
300.
300,
Oh, no,
which
just
is
waiting to
actually
see
not
if he's
too
checked.
bad. Our lowest scoring one today, well, let me have a little look at the score.
Unsurprisingly.
Yeah, is actually the spiced apple.
Oh, God, mate.
That scored
Unsurprisingly.
a miserable 10 points.
I do take my hat off to Thatchers for trying to do all these different things. It doesn't work at all.
There we are, there's our winner.
So this is our crowned winner.
That's our winner.
55.
And is this our loser?
This is the loser at 10.
Very bad, very bad.
We did, however, if I do spy, had a few where they did score the same.
Well,
Got a
there
lot
are
of 165s there.
there are quite a
Big
few at
brands.
165, to be honest. We've got the haze, we've got the vintage,
And the blackcurrant. I
and the
would say.
blackcurrant, which all scored 165. So
These are our mid-range,
that's right.
which is very nice, I must admit. If given the choice, these probably would be the top 4 that I would go for. I
Don't
would
believe
say.
what they say on them though. The scrumptious one was not scrumptious.
Although it looks like our director's lost a bottle.
It
Yeah.
was quite nice, but it just didn't score well today.
But
to be fair.
they've been brave enough to put the word scrumptious on it.
Well, you have to experiment, I guess.
So this is our top 4.
That was a failed experiment. Yeah, here we
As
go.
you can see,
All
we
appear on
have
the table.
polished a fair few.
But
of them
overall,
lower than
Thatchers
others.
is a fantastic little brewery. They're really good at what they do. They do make all of these things. It's to cater for many tastes, not for all, some for all. The green apple was lovely.
It's
Blood
the
orange
only
was
one we
lovely.
finished, so I'm surprised I didn't spot mine.
Yeah, so just feel free to give them a try. Great little local brewery. I would definitely recommend giving it a go, even though I'm not a cider drinker myself.
And scores on the doors though, for our guessing. In last place with 9 was Rich.
What?
No. I think you're
9.
fine. Rich scored.
9.
Oh yeah, no, it's 9. 9
Excuse
points
you.
overall. I beg your pardon,
In
Siobhan.
second place with 10 was myself. And in first place with 11 out of 15 was Neil.
Oh God.
Thank you very much.
We're never going to be
Bragging
the
rights
end
for
of
the year.
this.
I've earned my bragging rights.
Oh.
But
Bragging rights for the year.
on the whole, I would say that the whole Thatcher's range really does cover everything you could possibly want from a cider drinker's point of view. I
Definitely.
think they've really covered it. They've done a really good job.
Alright guys, well if you like what you've seen so far, which we haven't, we're all these bottles of cider. Please don't hesitate to like, hit the subscribe button, hit the other one that I don't know about because I'm 51 years old. Get involved with Weekend Wildness.
Merry
You mean
Merry
like, comment, and
Christmas!
subscribe? Merry Christmas!